Part 1. Linear Equations. You will find this on page 102 in the Namibia Mathematics Grade 9 textbook, y equals mx plus c to 6c. Algebra. A section of mathematics which uses letters to represent numbers. These letters and numbers are connected by addition, subtraction, and or division. Now, in the previous chapter, we were doing expressions, so there was no equal sign. In this chapter, we are going to focus on equations, and there is an equal sign between the two expressions. So two expressions equal to each other. It means this side must be equal to this side. That's what the equal sign means. Okay, we're going to start with linear equations. The one unknown. Okay, so basically the value which satisfies the equation is called the solution or the root of the equation. So this is an open phrase because I can still substitute something in there, but this, because it's fixed, it's a closed phrase. Solve the equation. To solve an equation means to find the values for the variable to make the equation true. So basically, I must say, what minus 3 will be equal to 8? If I say 11 minus 3, that's equal to 8. So 11 will be to the solution of the equation or the root of the equation. And I was solving the equation by doing that. Okay, solve linear equations by inspection. Solve the x by inspection. Let's just move it up a little bit. So solve x by inspection. So if I look at x plus 2 equals 6, I must say, what must be added to 2 to give 6? And what will that be? 4. Okay. So if I say y minus 3 equals 2, from what number must 3 be subtracted to give 2? And what will that be? 5. So by what number must 2 be multiplied to give 12? 2 must be multiplied by 6 to give 12. What number divided by 4 has 3 as the answer? What will that be? 12 divided by 4 will have 3 as an answer. So basically, I'm doing it without a definite method. I'm just looking for something to make the equation true. Okay, I want you to do try now 1, number A, number B, number E, as well as number H. And then number 2, number A, as well as F. And then number 3, just number C. Okay. You can stop the video, and as soon as you are finished, you can continue with the video. Okay. Let's start with number A. Number 1A. So x plus 3 is equal to 7. So I must just say, what plus 3 will be equals? That will be 4. 4 plus 3 will. So therefore, x will be equal to 4. That's my answer. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Number B. So I'm going to say, what number must be subtracted from 5 to give 2? And what number will that be? 3. So it's actually, let's just write it, 5 minus y is equal to 2. So if I say 5 minus 3, that will be equals to 2. So therefore, the value of y was equal to 3. Number C. No, not number C, number E. So it's negative 4x equals 8. So we are going to say, by what number must negative 4 be multiplied to give 8? And what will that be? It will definitely be multiplied by negative 2. So if I say negative 4 multiply negative 2, I will get positive 8. So therefore, I can say that the value of x will be negative 2. Then number H. So A divide negative 3 equals negative 5. So if I'm going to say something, I'm going to say, what number divided by negative 3 has negative 5 as the answer? And what will that be? So if I say, let's just say, so therefore, value of A will be 15. Let's test it. 15 divided by negative 3, that will be equal to negative 5. And then number 2, find the value of each variable which will make the following equation true. So again, 12 minus x is equal to 7. So I must say 12 minus what will be equal to 7? That's definitely 5. So therefore, x is equal to 5. If I look at number F, so it's x plus a half equals 5 over 6. Now, you can do the reverse. You can say 5 over 6. I'm just going to show you. You can say, just put it in brackets here. 5 over 6. The reverse of plus is minus. So minus a half. Okay, let's make the denominators the same. So it's 5 minus 3. So that will be 2 over 6. And if I simplify 2 over 6, it will be 1/3. So if I say 1/3, oh, it's not nice written. Let's just write it again. 1/3 plus a half, you can test it, that will be 5 over 6. So therefore, x is equal to 1/3. So did you see? Oh, let's just rewrite that. Did you see I was just doing the reverse to help me? It becomes a little bit more complicated now. So let's just make space again. Okay, so this is going to be number 3C. Oh, this one is a bit challenging. So it's negative 2x plus 4 equals negative 4x minus 2. Now, it's a bit difficult to see it like this. So the best will be to multiply out the brackets. So it's negative 4x, and this is positive 8. So basically, I must substitute something in here so that this side will be equal to this side. Okay, so let's just test first. If I substitute 1, so negative 2 plus 4, that will be 2. And if I substitute 1, so negative 4 plus that will be 4. It's just double. So let's just try to see if we do double. So let's say 2 and 2. So this will be negative 4 plus 4. And this will be negative 8 plus 8. And if you see, this will be 0 equals 0. So therefore, the value of x must be 2. Okay. But as you can see from example C, we need another method to solve more complicated examples by doing inspection.